Before I get started, I would like to introduce Mr. Pete Karaja. He's the superintendent of Riverdale Unified School District. Come on up here closer. Last Friday, detectives from the Fresno County Sheriff's Office arrested 25-year-old Stephen Montez of Visalia for production and possession of child pornography. The investigation began on Friday at about 10:45 in the morning. School administrators from Riverdale High School notified the Fresno County Sheriff's Office of a teacher filming unsuspecting students while they changed in a school classroom. A female student at the high school discovered the recording device after she was asked to change into various band outfits at the direction of Montez. The student immediately notified school personnel and administrators who took immediate action. Investigators from the Central California Internet Crimes Against Children, or ICAC, including detectives from the Fresno County Sheriff's Office, Kings County District Attorney's Office, Visalia Police Department, and federal agents from Homeland Security Investigations responded. Several computers were seized from the school and a search warrant was served on a residence in the city of Visalia where Montez had been living. Several additional computers and other media devices were recovered from various locations during the investigation. Montez had been a teacher and band director at Riverdale High School and Riverdale Elementary School since the start of the 2013-14 school year. Prior to that, he was a teacher at Divisadero Middle School in Visalia. We are working with Visalia Police Department to investigate any similar offenses that may have occurred in their jurisdiction. Montez was arrested for several counts of producing and possessing child pornography and transported to the Fresno County Jail, where he has since posted bail. His bail amount was $62,000. Detectives believe that there could be additional victims from both the Riverdale area and the city of Visalia, where Montez worked as a band teacher. Anyone with information is encouraged to contact the Fresno County Sheriff's Office Detective David Rippey at 487-6027 or Crime Stoppers at 498-7867. A little bit about the task force. The Central California ICAC is a federal and state grant-funded task force comprised of 59 various federal and state law enforcement agencies from across a 9-county area of Central California. The Fresno County Sheriff's Office serves as the lead agency. Central California ICAC is dedicated to the protection of child online and preventing the sexual exploitation of children in our communities. More information can be obtained at centralcaliforniaicac.org or contact the Fresno County Sheriff's Office Sergeant Jeff Kurtzen at 600-8144. And now Mr. Faraja would like to make a comment.
Just to reiterate what Sheriff Mims mentioned, my office was contacted on Friday, August 8th about some alleged inappropriate conduct by our band teacher, Mr. Steve Montez. Local authorities were immediately contacted. Mr. Montez again served in our district for 1 year. At the time of the investigation, Mr. Montez voluntarily resigned immediately and is no longer employed by Riverdale Unified. It's important to note that creating a trusting and safe environment is a top priority for our district, and we will continue to do that. We'll work very closely with any families and students affected by this situation. A phone call will go home immediately to all our community to inform them of the situation. That will also be followed up by a letter to our community so that everyone is aware of whatever we can share involving this situation since it's an ongoing investigation. Counseling support is being coordinated with Fresno County Office of Education to begin on Thursday when our students arrive. And again, we're going to continue to work in cooperation with Fresno County Sheriff as well as any of our families and students who may need the support and any additional services.
This investigation will continue, and due to the amount of the technology that was seized during the service of the search warrants, it will take several weeks for us to do the forensic investigation on those media devices. So this is ongoing, and we are putting the word out there just in case there are other victims, like we believe there may be, to contact the sheriff's office. Are there any questions?
Any idea how many students were being filmed?
We don't. We have to get through all of the forensics. We know of 2 at this point, and we believe there may be more.
Do you know how long this was going on for?
We don't. We know that he was a teacher for 1 year at Riverdale High School, and we don't know, again, if there are more victims in Visalia. So the possibility in the Riverdale area is the year, but we don't know if he was busy that whole time doing this.
At the Riverdale school, do you know if he set up the camera or if he was actually doing it himself at the moment, filming the students?
Our information right now from the victims that we have is the camera was set up.
Set up where? And why were the kids on campus? Did this happen last week? Can you describe, was there some band activity? Because school is not in session, right?
Correct. We had a week-long band practice last week, which is why some of our band students were on campus preparing for the start of the school year.
Any other questions? The comments that I made today will be put out to you electronically, as well as the booking photo of Mr. Montez. Thank you very much.
Sheriff, what type of room was this that he was doing this?
It was a classroom.
Okay. And then, how old are they, the victims? Are they?
But one victim I know of, the age is 17 years old. Both victims are minors.
And they're both female?
Yes.
Okay, I guess the question is, you know, obviously he worked at this other middle school before. Is there any indication that he may have pulled something off like this in the past?
We don't know that for sure. However, just the knowledge that he worked at this middle school means we have to check into that, and we're coordinating our investigation with the city of Visalia to investigate that, to see if there are possible victims at that school.
Do you know how long he worked at that middle school?
I do not.
Is he cooperating?
He did not resist arrest. He was questioned, and he was cooperative.
Was he arrested at the school or at home?
No, that I don't know. Was he at the school when he was arrested, or?
Okay, did one of the female victims realize that they were being recorded? Are they the ones who turned him in, or how did it come to fruition?
School was notified by one of the female victims who noticed the recording device in the room where she had been changing. And when she notified the school officials, they immediately contacted administration, and we were immediately called. So it was the student who reported the recording device. Okay, thank you very much.
Sir, could you just say and spell your name for us, sir?
Yes, it's Pete Faraja, F-A-R-A-G-I-A.
Thank you.
Real quick, the reason for the asking them to change clothes, was this for like band uniform process? What was the process for this band music department to have this set up?
Mr. Montez asked the students to go into a room and try on band uniforms. He had previously set up the recording devices in the classroom that filmed the students while they were changing clothes.
Did he ask the entire band to do this, or was he selected?
We haven't finished all of our questioning yet of possible victims, so that's how many people he actually asked to do this is yet to be seen.
Will he face federal charges, did you say, or?
It could be. We have not filed anything yet, state or federal. However, the federal authorities are involved, and they will take a look at the case and make a decision on if they are going to file anything federally.
Would that be related to whether he put any stuff out on the internet or something like that?
Well, it is a federal offense just to create child pornography. They have certain thresholds before they will actually take the case for prosecution, And when we finish this afternoon putting things together, we'll have them review it and they'll make a decision on if they file federal charges.
So I'm assuming they took off all of their clothing and undergarments?
I'm not getting into that much of the investigation. Okay, thank you very much.